Okay, I get asked a few questions about Google Analytics and what happens if you find a client and or a customer or prospect, and you ask them the inevitable questions about what goals you're tracking, and there are none. Um, what's it like to actually walk them through on their own Google Analytics, where to go and what to do, and just show them how simple it is. So what I'm going to show you now, when I share this screen, I'll just get rid of me and just show my desktop. Okay, what I'm going to show you is my own website, and frankly mine is not a great example. It's a brochure website with my past kind of, it's like a CV, or a kind of a reference portal for the people who want to know what I'm doing, but it's got limitations, but I'll show you what those are and what you'd look for with your client. So first of all, get them to log into their Google Analytics. And in the new version of Analytics, you can see down here, there's the admin section. Open up the admin section, and there's kind of always three columns. And the column that we're looking for is this one with goals in it. So go to goals, and what you should see if they've got full access, in other words, not just an agency has given them access to their own account. If they've got full access, they will see, I don't know if you can see, my mouse is hovering over this area here, new goal. So let's just go and put a few in and see what happens. So we're going to establish a new goal. This has improved over the years, and you get lots of help from like a wizard questionnaire. So you can see, we can go from a template, and here's several kinds of goals that it's suggesting. Revenue goals, signing up for a tour or rental or reservation, making a payment, completing an online payment, making an appointment, becoming a partner. So those are all goals that can be tracked. Inquiries, typically where you're going to spend most of your time, and particularly this one, contact us, where they've clicked on a form, completed it, sent it off, and then we want to be able to notch that into Google Analytics, saying that's one goal converted around the contact form. So there are some more here, and if we just come further down, there's some custom goals, and smart goals are available. Read more about that, but frankly, I'm here just to show you the simple bits first. Contact us. Once we've selected that, we can go to continue. There's 3 steps in this, and we could give it a name. So let's just put this contact test goal for training. Okay, we can call it something meaningful, because that's the title that will appear under conversions goals in Google Analytics. And now we're going to say what type of goal are we going to have here. A destination one, a duration. Destination, can you see it says thanks.html? Right, a destination is where somebody's completed a form, and this is where the website structure is reasonably important. What you want to happen is when there's a form completed, you want, and they press send, we want them to go to a new page, which is only then seen by a person who's completed a form. And then we need that URL, kind of slash thank you, contact form slash thank you.html. And then once we've got that, we're able then to actually say that's where, when somebody hits that page, that's when we want to start counting the goal. Duration, how long have they been on a page, for how many minutes? How many pages and screens per session? It gives you an example, 3. Or an event, they've played a video, they've downloaded a PDF. So we're going to keep it destination and continue. And we're going to put destination equals to, and for now, I'm just going to scrape my contact page. Now, here's where I said there's a weakness. I've got kind of one of those buy off the internet web pages where it comes with a preloaded form, and you send your message and it keeps you on the same page. What we actually want is contact slash thank you, or kind of acknowledgement, but we want that URL. But for now, I'm just going to copy that one. I'm going to take that and copy it. I'm going to go back to analytics, and I'm going to type it into there. It's not case sensitive. I could assign a monetary value to this. In other words, I could say, do you know what? Every time somebody fills a form and it's worth 50 quid, and I might want to do that. I can actually produce a funnel. So if there are 3 steps in a sales process, and the first one is step 1, step 2, step 3, you can actually track that person right the way through those stages, and then all the people in each of those stages, and you actually get a visual funnel inside Google Analytics. I'll show you what that looks like just before I finish this session. Verify this goal. This is quite smart, because once you've set that URL, and there will have been traffic to it in the past, but you just haven't been tracking it, when you press verify this goal, it will say, do you know what? Had you been counting, there were 7, 10, 50, however many conversions in the past. In the past. I'm not going to verify the goal because I know that there have been no conversions because there's not a thank you page in between. I'm going to click save. And guess what? There it is. Contact test goal for training. I mentioned the things about Google Analytics. Let's just go back to Google Analytics for a minute. I mean, like, the kind of a welcome page. And there's a number. These don't change much. Who are you? How did you get here? What did you do when you get here? So you probably can't see my mouse. Audience. Who are you? Acquisition. How did we get you to come to our website? Which channels did you come through? Behavior. What did you do when you got on the website? And then what did we actually convert and track? And so we can see that we can track goals, and there's an overview of the goals. Can you see that? If there were some goals, there aren't any, I've just set this up, then that's where they'd be, okay? And I don't know if you can see off the bottom of my page, just let me make that a bit bigger, come on. Right, can you see you've got source and medium, and it can say which page sent you there, and if there were any goals converted, it would say converted, and how many were converted from which source or medium. If we do funnel visualization, I wonder if it'll show it to me. Nah, well, you get the idea. If I'd have set 3 steps in a funnel, down at the bottom here, there would have been literally a funnel, and it will show how many went from there, how many of those went to there, how many of those went to there. Okay, so that's it. If you need any more help, anybody just give me a shout and I'll make another video.